Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness. Welcome once again to Rage Across New York, Werewolf Venue, where we see Kotori, who have come back from his conversation with Chases the Storm, with many more things to think. And he gets back to Ktana Shrine, where he usually hangs out. And, oh yeah, actually, he came back not from Chases the Storm, but from his frolicking in the woods with Bukabaganzen. And yep, he goes to the Shrine of Uktena.
And Moonface is already there since she skipped the frolicking. She's reading and occasionally checking her phone to see if Xavier's going to text her back. And she just looks up and grins at Kotori. How is your frolic?
He cocks his head on the side. What is frolic?
It's when you run for the pleasure of running.
Yes, frolic was good.
Sometimes it's considered a little frivolous. It's not. So be careful how you use the word.
Noted. Yes. Noted.
It can encompass the dance of fawns as well as a straight out run.
We'll remember.
It's a good word.
Yes.
But I'm glad you had fun.
Oh, yes. It's
Moonface gets a text on her phone that says, "I'm on my way."
Excellent. Xavier's coming.
Oh, good.
Yes. He and I need to talk.
Oh.
About fairies.
Oh. Caffeine.
The Fane?
Caffeine. They are name of changeling. Just as Nunehi is changeling, but different changeling. Nunehi is native changeling.
Oh. Ooh.
Yes.
Those sound interesting. Xavier and I met the fairies together, and it was... Anyway, I'm interested to talk to him about it.
Book club?
Yes.
I'm
hoping it would go well.
Book club with changeling who touch genitals. Strange.
Yes. Right? Xavier said to trust him, and I do, I trust him, but still, it's not a situation that makes me comfortable.
Need to bite.
Need to bite Xavier?
No, need bite changing. Need to learn bound.
Yes. Yes. Though I'm afraid they might like it.
After a couple of Xavier arrives at the Uktena Shrine, walks up to you, and sits down right next to Moonface.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
Good.
How are you doing?
Good. Tired, but good. If I'm a little out of it, I apologize.
Kotori? How are you?
Well, lot of work. A lot of work.
I can imagine.
Yes.
So, Moonface, was there something you wanted to talk about?
Just the fairies.
Oh, the fairies. Yeah, right.
Is that awkward?
No, it's not.
Caffeine,
It's
yes.
a very interesting topic, actually.
No, of caffeine. Interesting.
Xavier goes through his bag, his usual messenger bag, and pulls out a small notebook and hands it over to Moonface.
What's this?
Yes, you can smell the knowledge, Kotori.
What do I smell?
You can smell the knowledge.
It probably
Yes, I
smells like
smell.
panic sweat.
But yes, Kotori takes his reading glasses as he put it on his muzzle, like. So tell us what there is in this book, Mister. In this notebook, Mister Can. What did Xavier put in that book?
In that notebook,
Notebook.
there is pages after pages after pages of notes and drawings of a few changelings and a lot of chimerical beings.
Moonface starts kind of flipping through, and she looks a little bit chilled, and also interested, but a little bit chilled.
Mm.
So, you know a lot, is what you're saying, Xavier.
I think I do. Yes.
Wow.
And I did not let them enchant you back at that library because I think you should know a little bit more what's going to happen.
Enchant me?
That's how they allow you to see the world as they do.
What's it mean? What?
What it means is, have you ever seen any one of those beings on that notebook before?
She starts looking at pictures a little more. I don't think so.
That is because their world, called the Dreaming, is hidden away from everyone that is not a Fae.
Like the Umbra?
Actually, their own realm, called the Dreaming, is a part of the Umbra.
Hmm. Interesting.
Interesting.
And what happens is, the Dreaming actually bleeds out to the real world. And that is called the chimerical reality.
And
And
so,
when they enchant you, you start to be able to see that chimerical reality.
so you're walking around looking at things that aren't there?
Exactly.
So this is why Brian was talking about horses.
Horses?
Yes, horses in Carousel Place. Said horses were in pain.
Oh.
But there is a couple of downsides to that.
Besides walking around seeing things that aren't there?
Yep. Those said things can attack you
Bad.
and can hurt you very badly. Xavier actually points to the last 3 or 4 pages, and what you see is, let me see if I can find the picture for that. Yeah, there we go. And those 2 pages, what you see is this.
Oh god.
Nasty looking.
That's horrifying.
Oh, it was. Believe me, it was. Do you remember how we talked about something happening in the middle of the street?
No. In the middle of the street? You saw one of those in the middle of the street?
I've actually fought one of those in the middle of the street.
How do you do that without people
Breaking the veil.
noticing?
Well, there are ways. Either you can make people around you believe that you are doing some sort of performance, or do what I did.
What did you do?
Let them follow you into an empty alleyway, then do your stuff.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Disappointed that you did not try to lure them with your feminine attire.
Combine the two techniques.
I don't think they would be very attracted with that. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Huh.
And there's one other thing. The enchantment only lasts for a limited amount of time. And you won't be remembering anything, and I mean anything, that happened one.
Oh, so you lose the days.
Entirely.
A mage tried to tell me about that when I was new to the city, but he was a little vague.
So, you also met mages too, then. Interesting.
Well, he said he was a wizard.
What name? Name what?
Give me a second, I have to look it up. Connor?
So
I've seen name Connor.
I think it was Connor.
So you met Connor.
Knows Leah.
Briefly. We met
He's
briefly.
a friend of mine.
He seemed like a good guy. He was trying very hard to warn us without giving much away, which is not easy.
He's a good person. He really is a good person.
Why am I keeping away from good stuff? Seems like interesting adventure.
Well, mostly talking.
If you
Talking is
don't,
good stuff adventure.
you don't mind going into Hamed, we can arrange that.
And I'm just going. Are we just for fun? Are we in the Umbra of the Tellurian?
I think
I'm gonna say we actually.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say if Moonface has her cell phone, do cell phones work in the Umbra?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then they're probably gonna be in the Tellurian.
Okay, then Kotori gets himself up a little bit, and he says, "Bruh, bruh." I'm like, "Bruh, want a beer, bruh, bruh? You're my friend, bruh."
Moonface wants to know who has been introducing Katori to bros.
Probably you can make if you want. You can make a wits. You can make a, let's say, a wits investigation roll.
I know exactly what it is. You have been hanging out a lot with Travis, haven't you?
Shut up! He must make the roll. She succeed. Yeah, you kind of see that it's like he's making movement like nonchalant, like, and he looks at people and he looks at you like, bruh, bruh, be like, bruh, and yeah, you can definitely see that he's imitating Travis. I'm making my best Travis impression.
That's pretty good.
But I've seen that Hamids don't act like Travis. Travis is, I think, good for places like Bar. Yes.
Yes. The
So,
fairies said that they stay away from Central Park.
Mm,
If you stay
yes.
here, you probably won't run into many of them.
He
But
scratches himself. Mm, mm. But book club.
yes,
Yes. Mm,
you should definitely be in our book club.
mm. Need to go and see. Also need to see Valerius. Yes. Would be interesting.
he's an interesting man.
Who?
Mm. Valerius. Good looking fairy.
Hmm.
He's like, he thinks a little bit, maybe beta or alpha don't really know how changeling works, but names brings lots of importance in all conversation.
Hmm. Interesting.
So, to get back into the topic, that's why I'm keeping a notebook of everything about phase and their reality.
Since you won't remember.
No.
Hmm.
Mm,
I go out and see whatever I can, and a couple hours before the enchantment ends, I just sit down and write everything I've collected inside my head.
Hmm. That's smart. And dangerous. What if someone finds this? I
mm,
suppose they'll just think you're a madman.
That's probably what's going to happen. They will just think that I'm a madman.
Hmm.
And I actually don't have any problems with that.
mm,
That's fair.
mm,
It's easier to make people disregard you if they think you are mad.
Hmm.
mm. Yes, but don't they put mad people in boxes?
Not all of them.
Mm,
Only the ones that hurt people. Hypothetically.
There are
mm,
some mad people that are also highly functional at the same time.
mm,
And yes, the way they do it is they will hand you an item. It could be
Hmm.
anything. In my case, he pulls out um, a small shell, a small seashell from his pocket. In my case, it was this. In both thine.
Hmm. So they just
mm,
give you something?
Yes, that's how they. I don't know. That is probably how they transfer their magic to you. So you would be able to see the world they do, as they do.
mm,
But there is one more advice I have to give to you. When it's about changelings and about their world,
Mm-hmm.
nothing, and I mean nothing, is what it seems.
Huh. That
mm,
sounds terrifying.
It is
How do you...
actually more interesting than terrifying.
mm. Changeling can be useful. Romulus, interesting changeling.
Useful how?
Romulus is water of Changeling. Romulus helps Kotori dealing with Arano.
Oh,
I did not know that you were in touch with changelings.
And he cocks his head on the side and say, I has many secrets. But Travis said he wanted to help me, so he asked Changeling Water to come and see me so that he could help. He cured Travis of Arano. Not that I think Changeling can cure Arano for good. Otherwise, Fianna would have never have Arano, and Fianna are known to be prone to Arano or depression. But it can be used to heal Arano for the time.
interesting. With magic?
Don't know. Think that Romulus said he gives hope to those who he associate with. And since Arano is about the lose of hope, then
So now you know what happens when they try to show you the world as they see it.
Thank you for not letting that happen.
I wanted you to know all this, so when it happens, you will know what's going on and you won't freak out like I did.
I don't blame you at all. That sounds very freak out worthy.
It was.
Yes. Think that should beware of Changeling who thinks that, well, not tell people what they engage into is bad.
The thing is, they always see it. They always see the world in the same circumstances that we see it when we are enchanted. For them, they're real, so they don't actually think it's dangerous or scary for other people.
Interesting.
Seems pretty egoistic. Do not think of others. I do
Well-
not try to pull Homid non-kinfolk into Umbra because I think it's because I go into Umbra every day.
Well, the thing is, you do know that you are talking about changelings, right?
Yes.
I mean, they are creatures of passion and ego.
Mm. Yes, but putting people in danger for sake of passion and ego, bad.
You might say it's for passion, ego, and knowledge.
Mm. He thinks a little bit. Knowledge is knowledge. Yes.
But whatever happens in your first time, you are going to see a lot of different stuff, and it will freak you out, no matter how ready you are. When you're enchanted, take great care about who you talk to. Inside the set, that is.
Inside the set?
Not everybody likes or... Yeah, not everybody likes the changelings inside the set.
Stay away from Black Furies.
Get.
Yes. If you really wish Kotori thinks do not go without pack. If either one of you go to Changeling, always stay with one pack. Lone wolf is best way to die or to do mistakes.
That's well said.
And yes,
Um,
communicate
does
through
he
pack link.
does he looks to Xavier when he says that?
Not particularly.
Okay.
But you might think, but most probably, he had two packmates who went solo. So, but they haven't died yet. Yes, packlink useful. Packlink useful to help packmates who go to that. Knowing more about Changeling is good. They are don't know if really powerful in city, but they hold ground and powerful influence and knowledge. Good to know, but need to be careful. We must not do mistakes that would do incident like Brian did or others who were enchanted.
Exactly. If you think that you will be in trouble when you're talking to a group of changelings or a changeling, just get away from there. Just walk away. That is the best course of action.
Oh, and don't he thinks a little bit and say, yes, don't talk about fake furs. Don't talk about fake furs of changelings.
Yes.
Sensitive subject.
They
They're like peacocks.
do you remember what I said when I said do you remember what I said?
Which time?
I said that for them nothing is really what it seems like.
Uh-huh.
That includes themselves too.
Oh.
When you get enchanted and when you're able to see through the chimerical reality, you will see that they will change too, the way they look. They will start to reveal what they actually look like.
Mm.
And like Kotori said, it's a bit of a touchy subject to them.
Okay, I'll remember.
Yes, they are like peacocks. Very sensitive about how looks.
You have to bring up the peacocks, don't you?
What? Peacocks is perfect comparison.
I hate you.
And Kotori just as a certain video, he goes to Xavier and start to lick his face, lick his hair, and start to bite playfully. Yes, you hate me very much.
I'm going to kill whoever put that video up on YouTube. I swear.
But Kotori thinks a bit. Let's see. Should encourage you. Yes, in one day, Xavier has to be pretty female for peacocks.
Ooh. She really doesn't know what face to make for that. All things considered. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
That sounds very exciting.
I won't answer that.
Yeah, let's hope you don't get too excited. Because there's a swimsuit part.
There's a swimsuit part.
Can you not remind me that, please?
Oh.
Galliards have much more exciting lives than the rest of us.
And Kotorin, as he has pretty much his two paws on Xavier's shoulder and his head on his as he's behind him, he says, "No, it's just Xavier."
She just grins, because that's awesome.
But seems like you do good work. Uktena will be proud.
And I really do appreciate your help.
Well, you are going to be my packmate. It's what packmates do.
Yes.
And Kotori, I haven't shown everything I have just yet.
Mm. I'm going to make a roll. It's okay. He's like poker face, lupus poker face. It's good then. Keeping secret is surprise. Yes, surprise is good.
But you are going to love it when I reveal it.
I like surprises. And he looks at you and say, "I hope you don't wait too much. Otherwise, I will find it. And I will take it. I will take it from me and hide it from you. So you have to search it again."
Fair enough.
Oh. And he just thinks and, put his paw on your head and say, "Yes, have idea." Gives, you know mages, don't you? Know how mages work.
I do. A little bit.
Little bit is good. Give me little bit of mages. Give you a little bit of worm, as was said. Yes.
That's a fair exchange, I believe.
And he turns to Moonface and say, "That way, if you wish, you will be able to understand more about worm."
Oh.
Yes.
Yep, definitely something I should probably know more about.
And Kotori sits and say, before things, there were three forces in universe: creation, organization, and destruction. Before shift, destruction was balanced. Destruction was death for a new beginning. That was Worm. Worm was the one who break the work of grandfather Spider, while grandfather Smoke created many things, and that he used destructive's remain of grandfather's grandfather serpent to create more things. Mm. Grandfather serpent is seen by others as worm, but is also snake. Grandfather worm has many different aspects. He has fallen, became mad. Reason why mad is debatable for a lot, but what is said to have happened is that grandfather spider one day became tired of destruction, tired of seeing work destroyed. Grandfather spider trapped grandfather serpent and started to build. Grandfather serpent became mad by being trapped, so divided himself in three other aspects. And in his madness, he became other. He stopped being destruction for a new, and he became destruction for the sake of corruption and pure annihilation. With that, he is great destroyer, great corrupter, but he thinks what Homids call evil. Evil is worm. Bad things that happens, whispers of powers, whispers for killing each other, is of the worm. Worm is now known for three-headed crown. One crown is Beast of War. Beast of War is the one that is the great destroyer. Beast of War is Beast of War is the one that touch your mind during the thrall. Beast of War is pure destruction. Then there is Other. Other one is Eater of Souls. Eater of Souls is different. Eater of Souls, he thinks a little bit. Eater of Souls seeks to devour all creation. He eats everything in its passage. He is like great beast that only thinks to eat and devour to become more powerful. And then last one is Defiler. He is corruption and decay. Things that you see in world, places of nature desecrated by worm is work of Defiler. Black matter that comes from the earth and is used on the sea, that is used to burn places and make Homid things work. Those, even if part of Gaia used by worm to defile, you need to know and understand what makes worm what he is. Worm changes everything it touches. This is why Garu falls. This is why Spirit falls. He will end his lesson on worm, as I believe that this is, well, This is slightly touching Wormlord too, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, what Kotori basically gives you is an understanding on that the worm is not just one thing, it is way more than that. It is way more than that, and it used to be something else. Because, well, Xavier doesn't know it, but since he has talked with Moonface about it, he has. Actually, he's going to say it. When we will go to. Um, when we will go to Pangea, you will be able to meet Master of Pangea, Worm. Worm rules over Pangea before corruption. Worm of destruction for Renew is there. He will ask for task from any visitor. If visitor does not do task, he is free to leave. But if returns second time, Worm will kill it.
What sort of tasks?
Task of Worm. Task of destruction for new things to place. When Smiles in the Night and me went to Pangea, we met Great Worm. Great Worm said, Wild Spirit has gone mad. Wild Spirit doesn't follow its place. Wild Spirit is a threat. Wild Spirit is endangering places. Destroy it so that new things can take its place. Went to mountains, mountains of cold, mountains of ice, and wild giant of ice was blowing snow everywhere, killing creatures, destroying balance of nature. So freed Smiles and I, we freed Bane of Entropy. Bane of Entropy that was trapped in ice. As he was liberated, he destroyed wild giants of ice, and snow started to melt so that life could start anew. Such as are the tasks of the worm before he went mad. And with that, as some people need to do stuff, and I need to eat also, because food is good, I believe that we can call it a scene as, well, Xavier will give Kotori his knowledge on Mage later. In maybe another scene, or maybe through Blue Booking, we might see. And with that, thank you, players, for playing, watchers for watching, and we will catch you next time.